Viewers all over the world. Now, I want you to take your time to watch the ringing in Port Harcourt, how Wike and his cohort rigged Port Harcourt election in favor of the APC presidential candidate. Now, I am not doing this video because of only Port Harcourt. I'm doing this to say that was how almost all 95% of all the state was ringed. Even where Peter Obi was announced a winner, they didn't even give him all the numbers that was collated. It's as if they just selected a particular number and give to Peter Obi. If even in Edo State here, if we are to check the real result of Peter Obi, you will see that Bola Tinubu did not even get up to 5,000 people that voted for him. What is 5,000? He didn't even get up to 1,000 people. Oh no, sorry, 500. Wait, are they even talk? So 500 people vote for this man. So let's say 80 people or 110 people that voted for him in this election. So me wanna watch this breaking news where BBC break come out. That they hear, please me wanna help me share this video, make it go round, make the whole world see it. Because now so they need all these things, so they need to check every other state too. Thank you.
The February 25 presidential election in Rivers State, the BBC has also indicted Inec in a separate investigative report. The report suggests that there was obvious manipulations in at least 2 local government areas of Rivers State, Obigbo and Obiakpo, with Inec unable to provide the staff who announced the result in Obigbo. And according to them, Peter Obi received more votes in Rivers State, but Bola Tinubu was declared winner. And then here are the number of votes for each candidate. So they are looking at Obi and Tinubu, basically, who they say they are the leading candidates in that state. So while at the polling units, the Obi is the one in orange. At the polling units, he got over 200,000 votes, but Tinubu got around 100,000 I want to say naira, 100,000 votes. But when it got to the state capital, the results were reversed, and Obi suddenly had barely above 150,000 votes, while Tinubu got 200,000 and above votes. And here is their breakdown. In Obigbo local government, in the next slide, for example, Obi got about 20,000 votes, while Tinubu got 5,000 votes, less than 5,000 actually. But while it was announced in the state capital in Port Harcourt, Obi got about 11,000 votes, while Tinubu then had above 15,000 votes. So BBC is saying that Tinubu's vote increased 6 votes, that's 6 times in Obigbo, while Obi's vote was halved. And then in the other local government, which is their focus, their second focus, which is Obiakpo, that of the state executive, Nyesom Wike, while at the polling units, the result of Obi was around 70,000 and above, while that of Tinubu was less than 20,000. But when it got to Port Harcourt again at the state capital, Obi suddenly had less than 20,000. In fact, very, very low, like about 5,000 votes, while Tinubu matched 80,000 votes. They said they have been looking for the man who made the announcement in Obigbo local government, whose name is Dixon Ariaga, who says he works at the Federal College of Education in the state. So they went to the school to look for him, and then the deputy provost, Moses Ekpa, told the BBC, from our records, both from our payroll and from our human resources, there is no such a name in our system, and we don't know such a person. And then they went further to the Inec regional office there. But Johnson, who is a spokesman, said in Port Harcourt that due to a gross shortage of time and personnel, they had needed to take on some people without verifying their identity document. Referring to Dr. Ariaga, he said if he had presented himself as a lecturer from the college in Omuku and it's otherwise, then the man is definitely dishonest. And then they came to Abuja here, and They said they approached INEC's headquarters for a response to our findings and discrepancies in the result in Rivers State. We were told that they were unable to comment due to ongoing legal challenges. So apparently the man who made the announcement announced Tinubu the winner in the 2 local government, Obigbo precisely, is nowhere to be found and is untraceable by INEC, who he claims to be their staff. So people are asking the governor where he got the man who made the announcement. So let's have some reactions to this now. From Joy is, Wike tried hard and rigged the election in Rivers State, but he didn't try hard enough to cover his tracks. The finding by Premium Times newspaper at now BBC is alarming. Did he do it intentionally to disgrace Tinubu, or he is just not smart enough? Also reacting to that is Comrade Gospel, tweeting at Comrade GOS, and he says, the world is now speaking up. This is a disgrace to Nigeria and Buhari's administration. Would they say that BBC was also paid? And more reactions from Sheun Johnson. It says, so they use Rivers results to say the whole stuff has abnormalities. But Royal Laura is saying that can this be done in all the states? This happened all over the country. This is the reason there was dead silence at the announcement of INEC. Peter Obi was robbed. Labour Party was robbed. Most painful of all is that Nigerians were robbed. INEC Nigeria, shame on you. And also reacting to that is everything Peter Obi, and he says, eyes on the judiciary, now waiting I get to say be that.